come from me, Gracie. I just found the tweets. Yeah, sorry, someone just messaged me. Make that fucking viral, like as viral as you can within the community. Like, I'll send you the tweets right now. I need to figure out how I can message Gracie quietly and safely. Like, it has to be like, this cannot subtly. How is she gonna do it subtly? It just can't come from me. Like, I'm the only person it cannot come from.
Yeah, but it can't be like a massive blow up.
Yeah.
It can't be like 50 people.
Yeah, you're right. It can't be everyone sending it at once, you're right. But it needs to get to people. It needs to be tagged to drama channels too. There's a lot of tweets that show, like, somebody's like accusing her of being a little girl. Like, it's kind of serious. So hold on. What, honey? You don't think I should involve Gracie?
No, I don't think you yourself.
I'm not. That's what I'm telling Gracie. I can't be involved. It cannot come from me whatsoever. So this account right here, Bungle X. Yes, that's me. No, I wasn't drunk. I assume that admission was a Freudian slip, but please, the truth will set you free. And then somebody here said, my internet's not working at all. Baby, can I just see it on your phone so I can show Gracie so she can go find it?
Yes, 1 second.
Okay. That account keeps tweeting that she like the little girl. Maybe you can message the account and see if there's any details. Or also just like tell people about it. But like it can't be sudden, it can't be big. I'll show you pictures of it when he opens it on his phone, but they're Bungle, BUNGLEX. Okay, so I will not rest until there is accountability for Jen Dent being a tiny innocent little girl. I don't care if it takes years, but everyone will know the truth. What are you covering? From who? Oh, okay. So, babe, first of all, didn't show a second one. It's Gracie. What's she gonna do with your boss's name? Chill. So this is one of them. And then what was the other one where it was like you took girls to the little den? I guess this is some idiots talking about her raping my friend. Remember when people called you Jen to the den? Your followers really deserve to know what you did, so own up, hypocrite. So yeah, I don't know, but get people on it. See if you can like get some answers. I have a drama channel looking too. Dude, these people, I really hope this person has some type of like evidence, which I'm sure they don't. Like that would have been years ago, right? Like if Jen Dent was like being a little girl.
You guys, we have to talk about Gabbie Hanna, because the last couple weeks have brought out some of the most serious allegations about her yet. Not just that her old fandom was toxic, but that she allegedly directed fans, some of them minors, to run smear campaigns against people she had beef with. This all traces back to a handful of videos from former fans, and once you see how it connects, it's a lot. It started when a former fan named Alyssa posted a video about why she left the Gabbie Hanna fandom. Alyssa described a group chat Gabbie was allegedly active in daily, with members ranging from 14 to 18 years old. She said Gabbie had favorites she'd FaceTime, invited at least one fan to her house, and even hired that fan to work for her. Alyssa said Gabbie expected total loyalty and defense from fans, sometimes pushing them past their own comfort level, though she didn't go into detail about what that looked like in practice. The video got immediate pushback from people who remembered Alyssa herself being one of the most aggressive people in that fandom, accusing her of dodging her own accountability while calling Gabbie out. That backlash pulled in Jen Dent, who has a longer history with Gabbie going back to their Vine days. When Gabbie and Jessie Smiles had their falling out, Jen sided with Jessie, and the tension between Jen and Gabbie never fully died down. Jen posted her own video with receipts, alleging that years ago, an anonymous Twitter account started spreading a rumor that Jen had done something inappropriate involving a child. A serious and completely fabricated claim that circulated in fandom spaces at the time. Jen says an ex-fan recently came forward and pointed her towards someone named Gracie, alleging Gracie had been the one used to spread that rumor at Gabbie's direction. Jen reached out to Gracie directly, and Gracie responded with screenshots and video messages that back up the claim. According to what Gracie shared, her relationship with Gabbie started normally as fan interaction, but shifted around 2019, when Gabbie learned Gracie was struggling with mental health and family issues. Gabbie sent her money, told her, "We're going to get through this together," and the relationship became increasingly one-sided. Gracie says she began receiving dozens of messages a day, often during Gabbie's own emotional breakdowns. During this period, Gracie went through a serious personal crisis related to that stress. Rather than checking in on her afterward, Gabbie reportedly asked to reference the crisis anonymously in an upcoming comeback video as proof of how badly her haters had hurt her fans. Video messages Gracie saved show Gabbie asking for permission to use the story that way. When Gracie later needed space, Gracie says Gabbie told her she'd imagined their entire friendship and was being parasocial, despite the money and messages suggesting otherwise. The most damning material Gracie shared were videos of Gabbie directly instructing her on how to spread the fabricated rumor about Jen, telling her it needed to reach drama accounts and community pages, that it couldn't be traced back to Gabbie herself, and that it needed to spread gradually rather than all at once so it wouldn't look coordinated. In a separate clip, Gabbie is heard telling Gracie not to worry about legal consequences, walking through why she believed it wouldn't legally qualify as defamation. Gracie says she stayed quiet for years afterward out of fear of retaliation, alleging she'd previously been doxxed and that people close to her had received threats after being connected to Gabbie publicly. Jen also shared apology messages that Gabbie allegedly sent to several of the fans she had previously pulled into the campaign. In those messages, Gabbie thanked them for their efforts, apologized for putting them in such a difficult position, and suggested that, now she was stepping away from social media, they all move their conversations into a private group chat so they could stay in touch. At first glance, those messages might sound like someone trying to make amends, but critics argue they raise just as many questions as they answer. For some people, the apologies appeared less like a full acknowledgement of what had happened and more like an attempt to preserve relationships with the very fans who had been drawn into the controversy in the first place. Rather than publicly addressing the allegations, the conversations allegedly continued behind closed doors. Jen also revealed that Gabbie sent Gracie a separate video apology. According to Jen, Gabbie admitted she had leaned on Gracie too heavily emotionally and said she never expected the situation to spiral the way it did. She reportedly acknowledged that she assumed Gracie was relatively anonymous online and therefore didn't think the backlash would ever reach her personally. That particular detail stood out to a lot of people because it suggests there was at least some awareness that the situation could have consequences. Whether or not that apology was genuine is something viewers will ultimately decide for themselves, but it has become another major piece of the conversation surrounding the controversy. Jen's response to all of this was direct and uncompromising. She rejected the idea that everyone should simply move on because time has passed. In her view, the damage caused by a false accusation doesn't disappear once the internet finds a new topic to discuss. She argued that allegations like these have a way of following someone for years, resurfacing during job applications, personal relationships, professional opportunities, and even casual online searches. From Jen's perspective, this wasn't just another chapter in influencer drama, it was something that permanently affected her reputation. She said she has spent years living with the consequences of claims she insists were completely fabricated. Because of that, she believes accountability shouldn't have an expiration date simply because the events happened years ago. Jen also didn't hold back in her assessment of Gabbie herself. She described her as a liar and manipulator and maintained that, throughout the entire situation, all she had done was tell the truth and defend herself against accusations she says never should have existed in the first place. What makes this story feel different from the average influencer feud isn't simply that two creators disagree. Online drama is nothing new. Accusations, response videos, and public fallouts happen all the time. But the allegations here describe something much more serious than a typical internet argument. The pattern being described is what has drawn so much attention. An adult creator allegedly forming unusually close relationships with significantly younger fans, relying on one of those fans during an active mental health crisis. Then allegedly encouraging that same person to spread a fabricated and deeply damaging accusation against someone else while attempting to keep her own name disconnected from the campaign. If those allegations are accurate, they paint a picture that goes far beyond ordinary online conflict. They raise broader questions about influence, responsibility, and the power imbalance that can exist between large creators and the young supporters who admire them. Perhaps one of the most telling developments is what happened afterward. Many of the fans who once defended Gabbie most aggressively online, the same people who spent years supporting her through countless controversies, now appear to have publicly distanced themselves from her. According to Jen, that shift didn't happen because of outside criticism. It happened after those former supporters concluded they had been manipulated and used as part of a campaign they never fully understood while it was unfolding. Whether viewers ultimately agree with Jen's interpretation or not, the release of these messages has fundamentally changed the conversation. The The focus is no longer only on whether false rumors were spread years ago, but also on how creators interact with devoted fans behind the scenes and what responsibilities come with that influence. That's why this controversy continues to resonate long after the original events took place. I want to know what you guys think. Were you around during this era of internet drama? And does this new context change how you look back on it? Let me know in the comments. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for and watching videos. It's always pleasure for me. Stay tuned for such more videos. Press the bell icon, like and comment on videos for appreciation, and your opinions will be highly appreciated. Thank you.